Welcome back to this first live session of the week, September 2025. Welcome back to this live session exclusively from Forex Trading Wizard Academy for this massive potential week coming up for the last week of the month and also past week. As FOMC, we saw that the rate announcement is done and market has reacted to that. In the beginning, we saw that gold drop to that support and then later bounce off that level here. Now, what we are looking at here in this market on gold and also other instrument that I'm looking at today, shortlisted couple of pairs, beginning with gold. And also if you guys look at any other instrument, you can let me know in the live chat, or do you want me to gold or any other instrument. Starting with, first of all, which pair you are looking at. Thank you. I'm looking at the chat to see that what most members are saying. Hello traders, welcome. Good morning. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome. Enjoy. Welcome. Thank you for joining here. Welcome back to this another live session. So, beginning with, first of all, Xauusd. And also we will keep eye on dollar yen. If you look at dollar yen, currently in a pullback, it's in an uptrending market structure. And if dollar yen drop to this daily support level, we will be looking for possible entry in this market. So before we go to the dollar yen, let's first look at on gold, what kind of market structure it is forming. Now gold, we can see that there was a, as expected, gold in fact with market open created this all-time high, and if you look at, this is a key level of resistance. The market has managed to break above this key level of resistance from this support level, and it's still moving in that direction. It's still moving to that key level of resistance here, and you can see the market is maintaining this uptrending market structure, creating this key, that upside bias. We might see this market, as if you guys look at it, you guys have seen that in our past session on Friday, the market has managed to jump off this level exactly where we bought and we have secured the trade. Now at the moment it's on a bullish move, right? What's your thought on that? Do you think that gold is going to get bullish, or it's gonna drop for deeper pullback here? What's your thought on gold? Share your opinion in the live chat. Now here is the move that you can see from this support level. This is where a bounce, complete break to the upside. Now starting with, first of all, let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis on gold before we look at any trading opportunity here. Now starting with the monthly chart to see overall direction in this market. Now from the monthly, we can see gold is, this is where the previous resistance, which is turning support here, and as the resistance turning support on gold, there is a sharp breakout with a one single move back to the upside on the monthly. And weekly chart, this is where the first day of trading week, what we can see, the market as soon as open, it opened with a gap and then started to move in the direction of the trend. So this is the weekly move that we can see here in this market. And with the weekly move, if we look at the daily chart on gold, that from the daily, here is, guys, you can see the market previous day, where the Friday the market had started to trend new after the FOMC. With the FOMC, we saw there was a massive breakdown, especially on the lower time frame here. The reason I'm saying massive is because of the trend, because it's a bullish trend, and in that bull market we saw that the market has dropped with a one single move back to this key daily support level. And from this key daily support, the price had bounced off this level with a one single momentum back to the upside here. Now looking at the 4 hour here that you can see on gold. Now this is the move that I really want to see clearly. If you look at here, you can see this is a 4 hour price action here, which is an intraday channel. And from this channel, what we have seen, the market broken back below. This is the daily support, form a double bottom, and lower time frame we were in a trade on Friday from this zone and bounce off this line. How many of you have looked at that trade on Friday? Gold, yeah, good morning, thank you. Following traders to my instruction for Xauusd, thank you. Who wants? Okay, so that being said here, what am I looking at? Come on. Now, guys, what you have seen early, the market opened with a gap. Now, if we look at the 15 minutes, you can see that gap open here. And that gap open, right? This is where the gap opened early. And as expected, the market managed to break above. Now you can see that it created this all-time high, which the price eventually could continue to rise back to the upside. And just the prices crossed this 3707 level. So this is an all-time high at the moment, and leaving a key level of that we might be able to see the market to retest again back. Now this is where we need to look at for potential entry. Now guys, this is what I'm going to go back to this, the trade on that we have taken on Friday, because you always better to review those trade, and that will give you a really great understanding of how the market is moving. Right now, let me bring that up. That will be always good to see that what is happened in the past and how you can get that full understanding of the market structure and how the market is doing. Price is going to show up a very high confidence trading with the trend that was entering it, because it is still can break that support and then continue to drop. Okay, so I'm going to bring the trade that we have taken in our Friday NY session, just last Friday, so that you guys know that exactly what was considered, and then we will be analyzing before we look for the next trade, and that will give you the actual education. Because you know guys, when you are trading, all right, you always need to look back, because you don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but you know the past, right? Learn from the past. Either it's a winner or loser. Let's bring it up here, and I'm replaying the chart from our past session here, guys. I really want you to pay attention. That's the real education. That's the live trade was taken in this live session. Don't miss out that. So this is a live session done on NY. There is a possibility for a rejection again back above from this zone, because this is a 4-hour low and also the daily support level. Current area of support, unless the market is coming to break that fair value gap, we would see the rejection back above. So I'm ready to enter, but I'm not entering it because it is still can break that support and then continue to drop here until we see that this 5 minutes remaining in that level. Before this, we still have 2 minutes to go for this 5 minutes candle to close. If this 5 minutes candle not being able to break this low here, we will be looking for buy here. If the candle close back below, we'll be waiting for further downside. Potentially in that case, come back to this daily low here. But we will not be selling at the moment, because anytime the market will react to that daily low here. Now you guys have seen that the stop loss that I placed in that trade is 1.5 ATR from that entry. Now we were waiting for this current 5 minutes candle to close above this high. Why? Because already if you look at the previous 5 minutes, you can see there was a massive rejection, and this is the daily open and close in an uptrending market, adding to the confluence with the daily 10 EMA. Okay, the market structure is slowly building that momentum, potentially for an upside here. So I'm going to open buy from this level, stop loss keeping below this support level, and we'll be targeting to this nearest resistance line here. As you can see, when did I open the buy? Let's look at the current 5 minutes candle. You can see it remain 1 minute for this 5 minutes candle to close, and the candle didn't break that low. Instead, it's creating long wick. That means the smart money is buying. This is how you know that the smart money when buying. You don't have to be, the super magician, but you need to know that how the candlestick pattern is being formed to understand when the smart money is buying. So now once up, now you can see the market bounce off that level straight from that level.
Secured profit back here.
And now let's look at the current chart here. Now we are on the we finished week. Now this is where we bought, guys. This is where we bought that market. All right, so you can see that from that level, now the market is still moving back to the upside. Exactly from this point to this point till today, the market moved, and total move from that zone is so far 750 pips, 7,550 points move from that level. Now what we are looking at next, right? This is the question. Now let's look at that potential entry again. Now this is the reason I replayed everything, is you guys know that exactly how the trade was taken and how you can learn from this right away, so that we can scale up your trading account, grow your trading account in the same way. Good day, welcome. Now okay, so with that being said, here is what we are looking at in this market, that this is the 5-minute chart. At the moment, what kind of entry we can look for? As we have seen, the market had a massive break to the upside, and currently at the moment the price is again in an uptrending market structure, right? So this is still maintaining that move that we can see on the lower time frame. Now daily chart today, we can see the market open with a big bull candle, which is a sign of potential trend continuation back to the upside. And daily price open, if you look at here, you can see there is no long wick at the bottom. So the market, what I think that could keep remain bullish here. Any drop below is where the potentially buying opportunity from key level of support. Now this is the 4-hour level that we can see. This is the current 4-hour resistance line here, because if you look at here, you can see this is a resistance from the 4-hour chart. We saw that there was a massive break below from this high here. Okay, so that breakdown, if you look at in that area from this level, the market dropped to that support, and now it has broken that high. Because there was a channel here, you can look at, this is a big a bull flag that we have seen has completely broken back to the upside here. And also you see there is a clean 10 and 20 EMA crossover. What we are looking at here at the moment, guys, is that the market to come back to this support level for an entry. Now our entry is as usual to the sessions low. This is what I'm looking at the moment for an entry, right? Are you guys ready for an entry? Patience is key. As I mentioned earlier, always be patient when you are looking for an entry. We focus on high quality trade. Past week you have seen that almost every trade that you have opened secured profit except one trade. That's a part of game. We can't expect 100%. No one can get that, but sometime we can get a smaller loss or even medium loss to gain more win for the future. That's how the market, you see that also moving that way. There will be an impulse and then correction. The trading account like that, there will have a growth and then you need to accept a correction for further growth of that account. Now at this point, this is the 4-hour price action on gold. You guys can see that, and in this 4-hour price action, what do you see? All those candles are green. It's a stronger flow to the upside in this market. We are looking at now a pullback. Let's look at the 1-hour chart to see what kind of level that I'm looking at. We need to find a breakup structure. That's what the key here. You guys have seen that I more often discuss about this breakup structure. Breakup structure, when you understand it, you can stay ahead above most of the trader, because this is where most traders get confused with the breakup structure, confusing with the change of trend, because traders mostly look for always, this is how the psychology works, top to sell, bottom to buy. So whenever there is a breakup structure, everybody thinks that the market reverse, just to see that actually it refresh for another move. Now going back to the 15-minute chart, this is what I'm looking at, the current level. Here is, there was a big consolidation, right? The market moves like that. When you see that there is a consolidation and it will keep grabbing liquidity, but when there is a trend, when the market is in a trend, it may not frequently break like that. So understanding phase in the market is very important, because when you understand the phase in the market, you're gonna look at from a very different perspective in the market. There are many techniques that you can look at in the market that the smart money looks. We will be discussing in this live session to understand exactly how it works. Now here is this move that you can see from this level, a complete break followed by that's the rejection here, coming to this support level. And with this rejection that you can see in this market, this is the current liquidity zone that I'm looking at for the price to potentially to come back and grab that liquidity for us to give us an entry in this market. So what are you looking at? That move here to this support level 3695 or even lower for an upside bias in this market. Ready to take it moved back to the upside? Good morning. And as the market opened in this last day of trading week, first day of trading week, we saw the last day of trading week was pretty volatile. From that move, the market is still maintaining that uptrend. Now we need to see a proper area. That's where the entry. How do you identify those areas? I got frequently asked this question, that to understand the entry, right? So when you look for that entry, how do you understand that this market is preparing for a move that you can see on last day of trading week that you guys have seen from this zone? The market has jumped back to the upside. Now to understand that, right, we can enter from any zone, right? You might be thinking, okay, this is the hardest part. In fact, because I can remember from my long experience that this is the hardest part, where you might think that every reason to take a trade at every point, unless we see that the proper zone that you need to look at. Look at the multi-time frame here. This is the multi-time frame analysis. And also tools helps, right? When the market trend, guys, look at this, those trade that for those who have access to this indicator, you can turn it on with me, looking at gold 5-minute chart. This tool can change life, this alone, because you don't need a lot of information. Every information given inside this trading tool to give you direct trade entry, right? Look at this, guys. This is not something that you can avoid to look at. This is, I really highly encourage you to look at now to see what I'm presenting here, because that's the fact that can change how you look at the market. Now I'm going to plot those trade here that is showing with this tool. All right, this is on the chart. Now I'm going to plot this trade. Right, this is a buy trade from here, stop loss at least 1.58 here. Where it is going, you only need to make sure that the trade is you are holding it. It's another trade 1.58 here, and where it is going. There is another trade here, right, around 1.58 here, where it is going. You see that, winners? There's another trade here around 1.58 here. Two back to back, two here. Both of them should be around this area where it is going. Do you see how the trading tool works? Where it is going. Do you need anything else? Sell, sell, buy. This is a losing trade. This one you need to do the risk management. There's one losing trade here. This one buy, this one sell, winner, winner. This 3 buy, winner. There are 1, 2, 3 trade here losing. Now, if you use that tool with high risk reward, you see in a row, if you can win in a row 5 trade like this with 1:3 or 1:5 risk reward, what else you need, right? Now, how does this work? Every trade, this is the biggest mistake also, as I mentioned, that every trader make, is trading by guessing. Still people trade by guessing. I saw that. So you need to use any trading tool. You can't trade by guess. You need to have a set of criteria, rules in the strategy that will help you to understand those trades. Now, when you are entering the trade, when you are looking at those trades, when you are entering based on the signal or alert, what you need to do is risk management. Now, the strategy will give you the rules, okay? Because every trade that you will be opening has to have a rules behind it. What is your rules? Do you have rules in your strategy? And you can apply this anywhere. You can apply in crypto, gold, euro dollar, Gbpjpy, dollar yen. The only thing, make sure that you use a higher trending market, right? And then do the lot sizing, let the market do the job. Don't close the trade, let it go to the profit target and keep winning one after one. That's the freedom, right? Because when you can gain confidence on a strategy, on a tool, that one tool, repeat it over and over again, let your account grow. That's all you need as a trader, right? So that being said, here is what we are looking at the moment, the similar kind of trading opportunity, right? When the market trend, wait for the entry, let the market to give you the trade. Make sure you always put 1.5 ATR stop loss with this tool that you are using, okay? 1.5 ATR stop loss. That's how you can keep little bigger move, bigger area that you can use to trade the market. Now, that being said, here is what we are looking at. If you guys look at it, you can see now we are looking at the same kind of setup to appear in the market. Do you have any question? Welcome. Is that hi sir, is that is, can you open a trade now? I can open trade now. Okay, I do not have a tool. All right, so if you don't have a tool, then if you are in the premium, then don't hesitate to ask, because this is our members tool for them to use it. There is a lesson behind it, so I can leave it. I cannot leave it for free because there's a lesson behind it to access to know that the rules behind the strategy. Okay, so also if you want to access is right now, then be a member in the academy. This is a rare opportunity to experience the most versatile trading tool that you can find ever, because I don't think that you have ever seen something like that, because I have never seen that something like that. Visit www.forextradingwizard.com. You can find link below this video, www.forextradingwizard.com, where get access everything that we have in the academy. Currently we have few spots to take on the mentorship. Visit www.forextradingwizard.com or join the Telegram. You can find link below this video for updated promotion, education, as well as analysis like that. You guys have seen that in the live market, all those trades that you are opening, trading is freedom, right? This is the best way to gain financial freedom, to make money in the market. To become a trader means that becoming free from all this difficulty. So at this point we can see the market is started to trend back down here. If you guys look at it, you can see from this support level it's bouncing off, expecting it to pull back. Now we need deeper pullback here. It's a very strongly uptrending market. 15 minutes chart here, we see that break below, it's strongly uptrending, so any drop to support is an opportunity to go long. This is the 1 hour price action. We see the market is potentially forming a doji. If the market is coming to this level here, also you can look for possible entry. This is the current lower time frame support. Looking at the 1 minute chart, you see how I connect the dot between the multiple time frame, right? Connecting the dot between the multiple time frame is very important, because that's where the secret. And in the beginning, the traders miss that part entirely. I see that. I had countless traders I have mentored. Some of them lost million and then started to learn. What I have seen that there is a single pattern behind all of them is trading against the trend, the first thing. Secondly, one thing, trading against the trend. Secondly, not doing the risk management. Thirdly, using single time frame to trade the market. Use the multiple time frame always to confirm. And the fourth one is the most important of all, patience. How many of you now being impatient that why coach is not opening a trade right now? Right? This is where you are going ahead with the other trader in the market currently waiting for an entry. And when you are trading, you must look at each trade, dissect every trade with proper entry, stop loss, take profit target, why they are open that way, and each trade's reason behind for each trade, so that you can get understanding of each trade, how they are working. Analyzing the trade is very important, because that's how you will be able to know that you were right in your approach, or what you need to adjust for each of these trade that you have opened. Recent support level here on the lower time frame that looking at from the 1 hour, we can see that it's potentially forming a doji with this bigger move, and that might lead the price to potentially bounce off this level to the upside. The higher volatility here that could lead that market to possibly to bounce back in this market. This is a bull market waiting for that potential upside here in this market. The current support that you can see here, this is the 1 hour support, candle closing in few minutes, and we can see that it's a bull market. So if you look at the 1 hour here, that's potentially forming a doji, and before the candle close, expecting potentially another retest here. So to enter that, any position that I'm going to look at, potentially targeting this level here for the market to come back here to retest and then to reject back again to the upside to create a new higher high in this market. Looking at the 15 minutes perspective from the ATR that you will be looking for stop loss here, I'm going to place potentially a buy limit here, and also will be explaining the reason behind the trade. Either you get triggered or not triggered, we only need to enter from an important area of value. So 44 pip 1 ATR here on the 15-minute chart. We'll be doing more in-depth education for behind it. Around 66 pip stop loss that we will be placing here. only in a situation the market is coming to that support for another retest, we will be on the trade. We see there is a 1 hour doji is being formed and the market still may remain bullish here. So here expecting a potentially a double top or rejection before you look for that entry. So it's gonna be a buy limit here. Now we place the training order here. Okay, so you place the pending order here, buy limit, and there's a very simple reason behind it. This is the nearest support and the market is in a very strong uptrend. We will be only looking for bullish entry in this market. So this is the nearest support that we can look for possible entry opportunity in this market, and expecting this market to retest that level. If it is not coming to retest, then at some point we'll see that it's gonna come back here for retest, then we will be entering into the trade. Now we see there is a 1 hour candle closing with a narrow pin bar, which is also potentially bullish price action, expecting the next one to even break below further before it potentially bounce off that level. Now this is a bullish price action still, but you want to enter from a very important high confluence zone where there will be higher probability for our trade to go in that direction. We see this is a doji being closed here on the lower time frame, potentially to bounce off that level. If the market drop to that level, we are on the trade. That's what we are waiting for, the market to drop off that level, test that zone, and then to reject back again. We see that 1 hour doji is being created. Looking for this market to potentially drop here. That's where our potential entry from this potential double bottom. Okay, so as another 1 hour candle close, now what kind of price action it has made? If you guys look at, you can see one bullish candle, the other bullish candle, followed by very narrow bear candle, and also there is a long wick at the bottom. That means the buyers has bought here, so it's a bullish market. As the buyers has bought here, it's a bull market, and in that bull market it's only possible to be bullish. Now why do we place that entry in that area, which is very important point, right? Because this is where the market has a higher probability for the price to bounce off this level here. So if you look at the 4 hour and the lower time frame, we can see the market is in an uptrend, and in that uptrending market expecting the price to test and then to reject back again to the upside to create a new higher high in this market. So here is, we can see from this support level, it's approaching that zone where the market is maintaining this uptrending market structure. It is dodgy here. What we are looking at for the price to potentially come back below to retest and then to reject back again to the upside to create a new higher high. So any drop down, this is the 4 hour close coming in 2 hours time. Is still have 2 hours to go. What am I looking at here is this market to possibly come back well below this level to retest and then to return again back above to create a new higher high in this market. So lower time frame, you can see quite a few long wick candle here formation, where the market with this impulse correction, a bull flag, and getting another potential impulse back to the upside here. From the 1 hour, we can see the market is moving off that level where the price is maintaining this uptrending market structure. Would like to see that the market has done enough pullback here, especially with a double bottom. Potentially we will be in the trade, or we are waiting for a new structure to be created before we look for that entry. Okay, so we can see that from the 1 hour close, the market has bounced off that level, which is showing that uptrend here, and that uptrend may continue to rise back to the upside, and our entries is still there until we see it has changed its market structure. What we are looking at here, guys, is a very important area of value to enter the trade, so that we have that possibility to bounce off that level to the upside to create a new higher high in this market. Let's look at what's happening with the dollar yen. We can see dollar yen, if you look at here, it's a bull market, And from the daily, the market opened. As soon as the market opened, it had bounce off that level. If you look at the monthly, which is bullish from the weekly, first day of trading week, dollar yen, as soon as the market opened, we have seen there was a sharp bounce back to the upside here. From the daily time frame, dollar yen, we can see that from this support level, once the market opened, had got that bounce off this level. From the 4-hour, what we see, dollar yen currently coming to a key level of support. This is the current support that I'm looking at dollar yen for a potential buying opportunity. Breaking below 3147.84 can be an area that we can look for possible entry, as it was in a bullish move. We can see already the market tested this 10 EMA, and we may see the market to possibly to bounce off that level on dollar yen. And if you look at the 1 hour, you can see that it's slowly building the pressure momentum, expecting the market to come back here to retest and then to reject back again to the upside to create a new higher high in this market. Are you ready for an entry on dollar yen? Dollar yen is a very good pair if you know that how to trade it properly, along with also the gold. I do look at dollar yen. Let's see that if this is something that we can find again another entry while gold is pumping back to the upside. The patience is key here, not the lock. So you need to make sure that you always stay patient for an entry or adjust your entry if needed. Approaching the daily low here on dollar yen. I'm going to place dollar yen buy limit here from this level. Stop loss below this very tight here. With only 19 pip stop loss for the market to come back to this daily support. It's gonna be also a buy limit order on dollar yen. So place the buy limit on $yen here. Looking forward to see the market is breaking that low here, which will break this continuous trend line. Which is particularly a lower time frame order block here, and that's what we're expecting the market to come back here to retest and then potentially to reject back again to the upside. So gold, we can see from this support level started to bounce off that zone, which is showing that the market potentially to remain bullish here to create a new higher high, where you can see the market after back-to-back 30 minutes doji formation, it's having a break back to the upside here in this market. So here, what on the other hand, dollar yen is coming down here. Now, what is the reason behind this pending around dollar yen? Let's understand that overall picture, why we are looking at dollar yen for possible upside here. Now dollar yen, if you look at, we can see from the daily chart the market just breaking that daily low here, and from the daily low break we may see the market to possibly reject back again to the upside here in this market. So as the price approaching this key level of support, it's a long-term bull market. We can expect rejection from this lower time frame, for at least for a lower time frame correction that can give us potential trend continuation, or we can take profit on the way if the market, which a high probability the price to go back up to this, at least to this level, where you can take significant amount of PIP that we need for this trade to give us. And in the meantime, if you are enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up, guys, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. Now looking at gold, we are looking at also to potentially trigger the pending order. If the market is not coming to that entry, we will be readjusting that entry, while we are looking at dollar yen for to give us potential an entry here. Now dollar yen, if we look at also the TF indicator, if we bring the dollar yen here, some of the trade generated by in dollar yen, especially when it is trending, I would like to bring that here. If you look at the lower time frame here, this is sell, buy, depending on where you are entering. Some of the very stronger buy here. This is big one that you can see, and there's another one here, there's another one here. So this one didn't work out. That all of them, you need a very high risk reward to remain profitable over the long term, especially when the market is trending, guys. This one, this is the 15-minute chart on dollar yen, massive bullish candle, massive bullish candle. Both of them has given us that significant trading, and that has given us that full TP hit here in this market. So especially if you can keep the 5-to-1 reward to risk when you are using, look at this one here, guys, massive drop, this one massive drop, all of them. And look at this one here. All right, look at this one here, this one didn't work out. Look at this one, and look at this one, buy here, buy here, buy here. So this candle, all right, when it formed in the market, this is smart money candle. This is where I trade, because you guys have seen in our last session on Friday, you need to understand only one candlestick pattern. Okay, that's a smart money candle. And look at this one, look at this buy here. You can see directly on the chart why this candle is so powerful. How do you recognize that candlestick pattern? One candle enough, because as a retail trader, we don't have any other information, guys, other than the candlestick pattern. Everything else is poor translation. If you look at the market, if you look at what others are saying on the news everywhere, is just a fraction or a projection of information, because exactly what the smart money doing, the only thing you can know is from the chart, because no one is gonna reveal what is their order, how much they're placing order. Is very private information. But once you look at the chart candlestick pattern, it will reveal everything, because every candle to tell you a story if you know how to read that, and that's what we are discussing here. Okay, understanding the candle story. Are you ready to know the candle story? Let me know in the live chat for this kind of move. And that works, right? You guys have seen already in our live session, all the live that I'm doing. And how many traders here want to access this trading tool right now? I want to say how many of you say yes in the live chat. The following confluence, your order is also the 50% discount, Fibonacci retracement, and leave it. Okay, thank you. I trade with support and resistance. You do not need anything. So USD, thank you very much. Okay, Jay, anyone else? How many traders you want to access this trading tool right now? Say yes in the live chat. Okay. Thank you. So for the most dedicated, say yes in the live chat. And I'm going to create one coupon right now. It's a random giveaway to the premium membership to the academy to get access to this trading tool and also everything, signals, strategies. But say everyone yes, and then I'm going to post this coupon on this live chat. 100% discounted coupon. There's only one entry will be. First say yes in the live chat. Let me create that. So let me see how many members. Okay. Yes. 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 Anyone else? Anyone else? Here for yes. Welcome. Yes. Thank you. So if you want to access the trading tool and also access that, there will be one coupon from this live session while we are waiting for an entry on gold and dollar yen to facilitate the live streamer, those who are in this live streaming, spending your time to learn and grow to help you to become consistently profitable trader. One lucky member from this live session will go to the academy with one coupon will be posted on the live chat, and it is through a giveaway using the winners. So first I would like to see that how many members want to take into that competition to get access to that trading tool right now. This is gonna be $300 coupon with 85% discount. So this is gonna be, you will be only entering to the academy with no payment at all for the premium group. From this premium group to get access to this trading tool, as well as all the premium trade that I'm posting every day. Ready to take the chance? Okay, so to take the winner, okay, yes, okay, awesome, thank you, cool. Now, okay, so the instruction before I post the coupon on the live chat, the instruction is you can visit the website, and I will be posting on this live chat. There is only one entry. First one will be able to enter that coupon, will be able to get access to that. The instruction is that once you place the order, then check your email for two things. One is for login to the student dashboard, and then check your email for the premium Telegram group link. So there will be a premium Telegram link will be sent to your email. Also, there is a premium Telegram link on your student dashboard for regular day-to-day analysis, as well as the trade alert where you can get access to this trading tool. We are almost nearing to the $yen entry while I am posting this live coupon here. So I will be counting 3 to 0, and as soon as I will count 0, I'll be posting that coupon, and you can use it on the website checkout. So the website checkout, once you use it, it's gonna show you 0, and you can enter. Three, 2, 1, 0. So you can see the coupon. You can use that coupon on the website, and then the first member will be able to use that coupon. You can get access to that academy, all the resources as well as the indicator. To get an indicator access, you can visit the website and also see all the instruction needed. In addition to that, also you can find out the premium Telegram link on your student dashboard, or check your email for more information. That being said, we are nearly to dollar yen trade to get triggered, while we are waiting for the gold to potentially to give us an entry. Dollar yen, I'm waiting for a possible entry here. So 2 pending order we place. Gold has gone far. Dollar yen is nearing to the trigger point. My trade is still not active. Dollar yen got active. So dollar yen trade is active now. Gold has gone up without entry. So with gold, we will be waiting for readjusting the entry. So I'm closing the gold pending order while we are running dollar yen trade at the moment. So dollar yen is active. Gold is closed pending order. Okay, dollar yen started to bounce off that. We will not take big move. We will take comparatively decent move, but you wanna keep that trade winner. From this daily support level, we can see some kind of rejection coming up, and there is a daily resistance here that you can see. I have closed the gold pending order, and also I have instructed in the premium group, and also this trade will be posted on the premium group with full explanation. So dollar yen is active now. Dollar yen expecting to retest this high here. We're getting some reaction to the upside on dollar yen. Ready to take some peep on dollar yen. USD buy is running. Okay, running in some profit here with me. And so from this high liquidity zone, if you guys look at that, we can see, as we discussed, this is a high liquidity zone. We saw there was a massive bounce in the past from this support level. The market has just penetrated that low. What are you expecting here? A potential rejection back to the upside from that level. So gold place pending order is closed, and while we are running on dollar yen active trade and wanting to see that it's getting some reaction back to the upside for us to secure some peep for the first day of trading week for this potential move before we look for any further rejection back again. Now, the reason dollar yen trade, as I mentioned earlier, guys, this is a high liquidity zone. This is a smart money area that I'm looking at for possible upside here. The market may do any way because there might be stronger, that reversal confirmation. But what we are looking at here from this high liquidity zone, the market to give us a potential rejection here to the upside, to the major direction of the trend. If you look at, you can see the 4-hour chart. This is a bull market, and from the 15 minutes as well, we can see the market is a long-term bullish. From the daily, the market has just crossed this daily low. What I'm expecting here for the market to go ahead and fill that gap here, fill that void before we see the market to do any other movement. So there is only one entry to the coupon. For those who couldn't get access to that coupon, there is only one entry to this coupon. So if you haven't got access to that, that means someone else has taken, but that's completely fine. You guys, if you are looking at, then I would highly encourage you to watch the next session. I see some members. Now just this is a random giveaway, one lucky winner from this live session, but this is only one entry to this coupon. So the lucky person, if you see that coupon is not working on the website, that means that someone else has taken that, but that's completely fine, guys. Almost randomly we give a lot of giveaway to the academy for accessing the tools, strategies, as well as the trade that I'm opening. So if you see that the coupon is not having X entry, that means someone else has taken. But stay connected by joining the Telegram. We do try to help the community as many as we can to see that so that the members in this academy can get benefit from everything that we have, trading tool, strategies, as well as educational content. While you are looking at dollar yen, gold is pushing back to the upside, and dollar yen, this is a break of support, but as you can see, this is the first day of trading week. What expecting the market to potentially reject back again to this weekly and daily support level. From the 4 hour, it has just broken this intraday support level. I'm waiting for dollar yen to potentially bounce off this level. For at least for short term here, for this possible move back to this key level of resistance. Okay, we can see that upside here on dollar yen, and where we can see the market is currently approaching that high, expecting it to bounce off that level, and where the market is heading back to the upside. Okay, we can see improvement here, and this is what we're looking at for guys. The first trade of the day, like to see some upside movement here for securing profit in that market. And dollar yen, where how many of you are trading this with me on dollar yen? Congratulations. Thank you. All right, thank you very much. If you're running this trade with me, say yes in the live chat. Say yes in the live chat if you're running with me. Okay, yes, in the trade, yes. Okay, thank you, okay, welcome. Welcome, and would like to see that it's appreciating as expected while we close the gold pending order. Because if you look at the bigger picture here on the 4 hour, this is a long-term bull market, and expecting potential rejection back here to this resistance line. All right, cool. Welcome, thank you. Running, welcome, thank you. So if we look at the 15 minutes price action here, so far we can see that from the 15 minutes there is initial rejection, and that rejection to expecting it to potentially bounce off that level. From the 30 minutes also you can see the market is potentially to have a rejection here. We are looking for a reversal with a potential inverted head and shoulder on dollar yen to the upside from this support level. Welcome. Alright, now this is where we want to see a potential reversal pattern for a possible bounce of this level to this imbalance area. We see some effort from the buyers coming in the market, which is good to see that the market to potentially reverse from that level, which is a key level of daily support level. Risk management is very important to see that the market is giving us that probability. Here is some inverted head and shoulder, and then potential rejection back to the upside for this possible move to the key level. Okay, so we see an improvement coming here in the movement, and so with this trade, we would like to first go back to our key level, and then we will be once the market will reach enough profit, we will be taking partial profit. That means half of the position, and we'll move the stop loss at entry. We'll keep the running for the rest of the position for bigger profit target. So that's the plan here. If you look at, we had on dollar yen, this is, we can keep, first of all, let it move up. We'll be taking, once the market managed to bounce off enough upside here, we would like to take the market to bounce off the key level, and then once the market will be able to run enough profit target, we'll be taking the partial, and then we will be running the rest of the position for bigger profit target. So that's how we can gain more insight on it. But here is what you can see from this support level. It's slowly bouncing off that, and we can see the market is maintaining that upside here. Okay, so this is the lower time frame price action, where there is a bearish so here, as the market candle close below this long-term support from the daily support level here, this is the 15 minutes candle closed, expecting now a potential rejection back above here. The last moment we see some If you look at the 4-hour candle close on the lower time frame, and the candle closed with a bigger bearish long candle. Now this candle could be a possible liquidity grab, and what I'm waiting here, this price to now possibly to reject back again to the long-term resistance line. If you look at daily, the price has crossed this daily low. From the 1 hour, we can see there is a big 1 hour bear candle here. Okay, so dollar yen, we see there is a long wick candle. Now here, the price below this key support level. Looking at the 4 hour again, as the 4 hour candle closed, the market tested the lower shadow. We'll be waiting for a rejection here, which is now a high probability, because there's a 15 minutes candle closed here. It tested the lower shadow from the 15 minutes and from the 5 minutes here. We can expect a double bottom, isn't it? And then to return back up. We see some buying pressure coming. This is what I'm looking at for potential buying pressure in this market for possible upside move. If you guys enjoying the live session, make sure you like this stream and also subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press the notification bell so that you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. We're getting some rejection, which is needed to see the market possibly to react back to the upside for a long-term move back to the upside. Here you can see there is a double bottom as expected. Now with this double bottom, are we seeing the market to reverse to the upside for deeper pullback or potentially return to the major direction of the trend? Because this is a very key level of support here in this market. Okay, some bullish pressure potentially coming up. We are on dollar yen trade, waiting for a possible upside momentum back to the upside here. Now see there is a doji here in this market, and with this doji, this is a 1 minute chart. Getting some reaction here to the upside potentially. We want to see a reversal here, which one I'm waiting, because this is a very key level of support, and the market already tested this low here, which is an important support. Expecting it to bounce off that level here to create a potential new higher high. We need enough confluence for a possible trend continuation here. Okay, so the 4-hour level has just the previous session's low has broken, and now it's on a key support level. Are you going to expect a rejection from here? The 50 minutes close coming, and this is support here, where there is a long week here. The market tested that low, has got enough rejection. Now if the market is breaking this trend line here, expecting to bounce back up to create a new higher high in this market. This could be a rejection or a correction. Okay, so it's trying to break that trend line on this lower time frame. So the price here for us is entry is 147.845. What's happening with the gold here? Gold is in a consolidation on the lower time frame. Okay, so dollar yen slowly trying to build up that momentum here. Until we see the breakout, we are waiting to see that the market to have that reversal. Okay, so we see some improvement in price action for possible rejection back above, and yeah, we can see bounce off that level. We just have jumped into our profit area. From here I'm expecting a potential rejection back. Are you guys ready for a move? Say yes in the live chat if you're ready for a move. And that move, what I'm looking at here, to bounce initially to that level where there is a high liquidity and then continue to rise back to the upside. Where's the move that you can see the market is maintaining potentially an uptrending market structure. We're looking for bounce off. Cool. Okay, we see, you know, what I'm waiting here, guys, getting some buying pressure coming, potentially smart money potentially to buy here. And getting some upside. We want to see the market manage to break to the upside here. We are running in profit with this trade, and that's what I'm looking at to cross this key level. We are up in profit now. Once we see the market has reached enough movement, we will be taking partial profit. Not yet, we are still running in and still expecting for bigger move back to the upside. Once the market has managed to break that high, reach that 147.96 or above, we can take partial profit and then moving the stop loss exactly at entry. So make the trade, you know, risk free, while we will be running the rest of the position for bigger profit target for this potential move back to the upside here. Okay, so you can see some upside movement in this market, where the market is trending in that direction here for this possible. You can see it's maintaining that uptrend. This is what we are looking at, to break that resistance line with an uptrending movement back to the upside here. And with that movement, if we see the market has managed to break above here to this key level of resistance here, we're looking at the market to go ahead, hit that level, and then to create a new higher high in this market. Alright, guys, are you ready for a possible? We see already running in profit. We are running in profit, not many, but few pip, because it's a low spread currency, and expecting it to possibly to bounce off that level and then to go back to this key level. Here's a move. Moving back to the upside here, that's what you can see. The market is maintaining this uptrend with a stronger momentum, and here is the key. The market is making its move back to the upside, and I'm still running in. I would like to see the market is going up further back to the upside to this daily key level, and with the daily key level hit, once the market managed to break above here, as we are maintaining this trending market, with this trade we will be taking the partial profit and will move the rest of the position for risk free, but would like to see it's having one more bounce back to the upside so that we can take decent number of pip. Trend is the key. Trading with the trend is the most profitable trading system one can ever have, and as you can see, we are trading with the trend from a key level of support based on the smart money trading system. Smart money trading is the most profitable trading. As you can see, as a retail trader, we cannot make the market move. Smart money moving the market, and when you are trading like the smart money, that's where the secret. You guys have seen that how we have again. Now, how do you do that? You need to know the strategy, you need to know the rules, you need to have the right trading plan. Right? If you are doing by yourself, then you are making big mistakes, because you can learn by yourself. It takes a lot of time and also a lot of mistakes, and each mistakes cost, as each error will take something from your trading account. So make sure always be fully informed on your trading strategy. Learn first and then grow your account. Long-term thinking is very important. Look for bigger picture. Look for how you can do in 3 years, 5 years time, right? Are you with me? If you are, then make sure you like this stream. Stick to the live session every single day for learning and growth. And if you want to speed up your learning 10 times, right now you can join us. We have few spots available on the website. We have already shared a coupon for one lucky winner already have got entry to the academy, but if you are still keen to learn right now before we close out the membership, you still can join there. Link below this video. Visit the website. Now we are well above here. What I'm going to do, guys, here I'm going to take half profit and moving the stop loss at entry right now. So I moved the stop loss. I took the partial profit and moving the stop loss at entry, so that if the market come back here for another retest, I'm not going to lose anything, but I am still running the trade. Running in and say yes if you secured some profit here. Yes, welcome. I trade like a sniper. Yep, thank you. What do you get paid for? Welcome. Yes, we are not closing out the whole position. We can take the big RR and we can look for our original TP which is at 148.42. So our actual TP is 148.42. We didn't close the whole position, guys. This is some peep that we need to take, because if you keep all those trade, just let it go for bigger profit, you're gonna at some point you're gonna lose motivation. So you need to secure some profit and let the rest running in case the market, you see it's moving, it's high probability the market will get hit to our full TP, which is nearly to 60 pip on dollar yen, 60 pip a lot. While we also secured partial profit so that we can see the profit in our account and also let the trade run for bigger profit. Are you guys with me? Say yes in the live chat if you are with me. If you have secured that position, is it still running in profit? Did you enjoy this trade? Say yes if you enjoyed this trade. And thank you. Welcome to this live session. Thank you for joining this live session. We almost nearly to the end of the session. This is a now risk-free trade. Risk-free means that profit running, in case the market reject back, we will be out at entry while we also taken some profit here. How sounds the first trade? We are winner in a row, guys. This is unbelievable. You guys, for those who are in the premium, what we are fully clear and transparent. There is no lying, no it's a fully understand. You guys have seen that how we trade in the live market in this live session every single day, and the trade that I have secured at the moment with all of you, I'm going to share with you the screenshot that I have also opened the same trade, and also I'm running the same trade with all of you. I'm going to share the screenshot in the premium group. For those who are in the premium group, you can see that that trade that I have opened, and I'm bringing it here, guys. You see that what I have said is what we are doing here in this live session. So this is dollar yen trade. You can see I have secured nearly to half of the position, and the rest of the position is still running with me, and I'm going to run it to the full TP to take that 60 pip while the market is running. Do you see that the real trading here? Do you see yes? If you see the real trading here, say yes in the live chat. And here is real trading, and you guys enjoying, I know that every single day doing the live coming up on in just a matter of 2.5 hours for the NY session. Stay excited, don't miss out. The more you watch, the more you learn, the faster you'll go as a trader in 2026 to become an independent, profitable, professional trader who can change your life as well as life of others. I'll see you there again very soon. Until that, stay